Hey guys, so I bet a lot of you are in a dilemma right now, like should you pull for Lucy or should you go and save for Corvus? But probably a lot of you also have already got Lucy, and I'm pretty sure some of you already pulled. Anyway, I'm going to compare both of them in terms of pro and cons, so it can help you to decide which character do you want to go for. So first for Lucy, she is really good against battle that has multiple enemy. When you kill one, she will do follow-up attack. Each round she can do up to 2 times. And if each time is doing like over hundred of thousand of damage, that is pretty a lot. And one thing that I really like about Lucy is that she has bonus afflatus against all type. So she's suitable in a lot of different fights. And that's really cool. So generally, if we're talking about all type of content like Lucy Escape, Limbo, Raids, Reverie, Lucy kind of works pretty good against all those type of content. So this make her more versatile, more flexible in facing different type of mechanic that the developer will throw at us. As for Corvus, better for single target, especially if the enemy is spirit. Better for single target long fight, even if it's not spirit, because if you prolong the fight, she will keep getting a lot of attack buff, ultimate damage boost, and the enemy mental defense is just going down and down as the fight prolongs. So this makes her exceptionally good for content such as Raid, where you can just keep stacking and stacking and stacking, and even until the later stages of Raid where the enemy has very high reconstruct, she is still able to pump out hundreds of thousands of damage. So meaning if you compare her with Lucy, as in the overall damage output and against the right enemy, Corvus will probably deal more than Lucy. And if this is the only criteria that you use to decide your pools, then you probably should go for Corvus. And one more thing that I should highlight is that because she's not a limited unit, and Lucy is a limited, and she gotten Euphoria already. So they have adjusted her to be relevant to the current content, while Corvus is just released. So which means later down, she might get adjusted again. So she might get an Euphoria, which then makes her relevant to the current meta again. And this is something that we do not know if Lucy will ever get one again, right? Being limited, because it seems that they are cycling through the limited characters. Like this round is Lucy, because previously we already have Jiu Liangzi. And the next one, it will be probably Anzhou Nala, and then it will be Liang Yue. So we do not know until when that this rotation will return to Lucy for her second Euphoria. So in that case, that would be the disadvantage if you go for Lucy, as we are not sure about her longevity at this point. But I do believe is that now it's just patch 3.2 in CN. Definitely she'll be relevant for another 5 to 6 patches. But again, we are all talking about the dedicated sustain. So, and it seems like now that the Dynamo team, we have Lucy and Ulrich, which is Reality, and then we have Sharon and Corvus, that is Mental. And one is Scientist from Laplace, and the other one is Monsters, right? You have a Phantom, Sharon, and then you have a Frankenstein, Corvus. So it does seems like now they are kind of like trying to split these two Dynamo teams, so we might have more Dynamo characters coming in later. But I'm not sure. We are really not sure about it. Okay, so if there is a new Dynamo support coming in for Ulrich, Lucy and Ezra. I consider Ezra to be in their team for sure because he is also from Laplace. So one more reality, it may not necessarily be a sustain, but I guess if it's a character that have some form of damage reduction, so Ezra's shield will not be shred so easily, but at the same time it's providing a lot of boosts, right? Similar to what Charon does right now for the team, then that will be the ideal intellect dynamo team from Laplace. And I hope that character is Enigma. Whereby for the mental team, we have Corvus and Charon at the moment. So maybe another mental sustain will come in to complete the mental dynamo team. Because for the Lucy case, Lucy, Auric, and Ezra, Ezra doesn't really like that prolonging the first phase of pulsing field because it makes his sustain a little bit less reliable. So if another reality support come in for the Lucy and Auric, they probably will maintain back and you kind of like need 2 rounds, right? 50 for round 1. Maybe it make round 2 need lesser. So either way, you will be able to charge the array in 2 rounds and then 2 round pulsing field level 3. So it seems that that is the standard rotation now for Dynamo. And one more cons for Corvus is double H. This also seems to apply for Lucy, but why am I not highlighting this for Lucy's team? Again, because Lucy have bonus afflators against everything. So it's not necessary that you are just fighting a spirit enemy. You can use her in any, so that would not be a double H if you use her against another intellect unit or you are fighting against beast, plant, mineral. So there is no disadvantage. But for Corvus, you really want to bring her mostly for spirit or else you won't be doing the bonus afflator. So there's quite a huge damage loss there. But if you're fighting against spirit only, then you are doing bonus afflators, but they are also doing bonus afflators against your team. Which kind of why now I kind of get it, because Corvus and Charon is like in the same team, and Charon is spirit. So if you're fighting against spirit, and since Charon is not the main damage dealer, so it would be better to make those support not receiving bonus afflators from the enemy. So maybe that's why Charon is a spirit unit. And the next healer for mental dynamo is also spirit. Alright, so talking about limbo, raid, and all those things, technically it's too easy, right? You don't really need like the most meta team to clear them unless the developer change something about it, which I don't think they will. So now if we are talking about the context of the hardest content, who is better to clear them? Right, so here we are talking about reveries. So reveries up to 3.2, they have gotten the final batch of reverie stages, and the last is 500 meters. Then after that you have a combined stage from 600 to 1000. But let us talk about 500 meter first. The 500 meter dash 4, that is the one that is tailored for Dynamo team. And I have used Lucy there, I have used Corvus there. I was able to clear it. In fact, you don't even need 2 of them because the star unit there is actually Auric, and he and Charon with Ezra and maybe another sustain, you will be able to clear 500 meter dash 4. So there is no right or wrong on who to get if your concern is to clear 500 meters. Now, moving on to 600 meter and 1000 meter. For that stage is a combination and you need multiple teams to clear it. So if looking at intellect, the last stage, which is actually above 1000 meter, the boss is spirit. And that is when you want to use Corvus because Corvus is intellect and you will be doing more damage against that boss. But if it's after 1000 meter, it's mainly for chasing high score. right? And there's no reward associated with that. So you don't even have to do it if you don't want to. One more thing to highlight is that Corvus again need a lot of rounds in order to stack up and do a lot of damage. The thing is that 600, 700, 800, their pace is actually quite short. It's like 10 rounds, 10 rounds, 10 rounds. So Corvus will not be able to stack up like to the maximum if you are doing the final stage of Reveries. And for Lucy's case, you don't have to use Dynamo Team all the way at the end. Because Lucy again have bonus afflators, you can actually use Lucy in any of the fight, and I do believe that she should do more damage compared to Corvus in those earlier depth, right? Like if you're fighting against 600 meters, 700 meter, 800, 900, Lucy's team will probably do more damage. And personally, for me, when I was clearing the Reverie stage, I used Dynamo Team, if I'm not mistaken, on it's either 700 to 800 or 800 to 900. That's because there is one fight that you need to use Beast unit, but so far they did not update the Beast unit, so they are all kind of not relevant to 600 meter to 1000 meter. I do believe in 3.3 there should be some Beast unit getting Euphoria, and they will be suitable for that stage. However, because I do not have anything suitable yet, I use Lucy team there. So this means that Lucy can help you to substitute for any missing afflators that you do not have. So you can bring Dynamo in and clear the fight. So last question, who should you pull? Should you go for Lucy or Corvus? And before some of you call me like, oh, you are being biased, Corvus does so much damage, 30 million, 50 million in rate, and Lucy can't even hit that. Okay, first of all, since the very beginning, my content, or at least what I'm doing, has always been related to team synergy, team comp. I do comparison between different teams, but I'm not like saying that, oh, you just have to go for meta, because that is not my stand. I always prioritize unit that have multiple users. So like Lucy having the bonus afflators, to me that wins by quite a huge margin. So I personally would prefer Lucy over Corvus. But for your information, in my CN account, I do not have Lucy, and I have been stuck clearing one of the Reverie stages. The one that you saw me clear all the time, that is my friend's account, not my account. In fact, the one that I'm using now is also not my account. Someone gave it to me. So yeah, I'm using that. So it's kind of like my account right now. However, I pulled for Corvus. I used Corvus, and I was able now to proceed all the way to 500 meter. Cleared 500 meter -4 for this video. So if you want to see the fight, the showcase of Corvus in 500 -4, you can fast forward all the way to the end and watch that. So at the end of the day, really don't worry too much about it. Both of them can clear Reverie all the way to 500 meters. So just go for your favorite characters. If you like robots, then go for Lucy. If you like Frankenstein, then go for Corvus. Okay? And if you really can't clear and you can't get either character, like you can't get Lucy, you can't get Corvus, I think it would be fine. Usually after a few patches, 3, 4 fetch maybe, Blueport will release character that will counter the mechanic of the boss in those previous stages. So pull for those character and then return back to Reverie and clear those stages. Alright, so this is the showcase. I'm not going to comment any further. You can just watch the showcase if you want to. Thanks for watching this video and have a good day. Oh yeah, and good luck with your pulls if you indeed are going to go for Lucy after watching this video. Alright, so good luck to you and have a good day.
In a second. All is planned. need to worry. Be careful. Leave it to me.
Doom awaits within.
I'll handle the tech support.
Loaded.
Schedule confirmed.
The dead embrace you.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Follow the plan.
Do not let yourself go home. Schmerz
Encryption
betrifft
failed?
die Toten nicht.
No need to worry.
This must end. There is no end.
A perfect algorithm.
Doom awaits within. There is no end.
A perfect algorithm.
Doom awaits within.
It stings. Schedule confirmed. The clock is ticking.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Enumeration is a last resort. But sometimes, it can work a miracle.
Verzeihen Sie mir.
Expedited. Customized bullets. Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
The dead embrace you.
It stings.
Doom awaits within.
Leave it to me. Loaded.
Schedule confirmed.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
This isn't over yet. Power from the soil.
All is planned.
Awaken.
There is no...
I'm here. With everyone. Loaded. I'm here. Loaded.
Alright, I'll handle the tech support.
An amazing discovery. In a second.
An accurate reading. According to my calculations.
must end. There is no end to this misery.
Leave it to me.
Schedule confirmed. The clock is ticking.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Right on target. Expedited. Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
Learn.
Schedule confirmed. The clock is ticking.
In a second.
All is planned. Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
All right, time. I'll handle the text.
Leave it to me.
Schedule confirmed.
An adequate sample. The perfect solution.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Follow the plan.
This must end.
Hold on.
Schmerz betrifft die Toten nicht.
Be careful.
A perfect algorithm. One that can only exist in theory.
It stings.
I'm here, with everyone.
Schedule confirmed. The clock is ticking.
Enumeration is a last resort. But sometimes it can work a miracle.
Expedited.
An amazing discovery.
Customized bullets. Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
This isn't over yet.
Hold on.
You won't get away. On mushrooms! My responsibility. 强梁既出，王有不为。 Watch out! Leave it to me.
There is no end to this misery.
Loaded.
The dead.
Schedule confirmed.
In a second.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Please cease resistance.
Verzeihen Sie mir.
In my sights.